In a galaxy not so far away, a kid in his attic starts to point out how bad the Star Wars spaceships are, because Star Trek is better in every way. But as he reviews the ships, he cries out for help that all people on the internet view this video, share it with their friends, and don't subscribe to the channel because it will give you cancer. But they will listen to the points and finally see that Star Wars ships suck. Unfortunately, though, he's not able to basically show everyone, and the video only gets 5 views. The 5 views, though, are only from the bots that are basically like, oh, it's PewDiePie here, please go to my link. I have a gift for all my subs. And in the end, no one views and no one cares. The kid eventually goes back to his local middle school and just sits there depressed, and everyone else is depressed too. But that's okay, because it changes in 30 years. When he gets a semi-okay job, and he gives up on all his hopes and dreams, and settles for living, just settles. Hey guys! So, was that the best intro or what? I had facts, reality, editing, videos, special effects of a cool spaceship that totally wasn't made out of Legos. Yeah, dude. So, basically, Star Wars ships suck. And you might be saying, oh, how could you? But we have, like, the Millennium Falcon, and the 3 thingies that have lasers coming out of them. And we have the Death Star. And we have so many other ships. And then they list the ships. And then I turn to them and say, well, you're wrong, because the Death Star isn't a spaceship, it's a space station. Kill yourself. But seriously though, for you guys that are actually wondering, sorry, I just need to adjust this. Why, I just adjusted it back to the same place it was. But it still looks bad. You guys might be wondering, so like, well, why are the ships bad? Okay. My most major complaint with them is that they only go light speed. And you might be saying, oh, Cole, but you can't Billy Bob Joe or James or whatever your name is, or Alex or whatever. Why can't they? You know that ships can't go past light speed. Everyone knows that's impossible. Well, why can't you just change, like, the facts of your reality? I mean, you already made the Force. Why can't you do something like Star Trek, where they make dilithium crystals so they can go faster? See, that doesn't make any sense. I mean, it does make sense, but here's what doesn't make sense about going light speed. See, they're able to travel across the galaxy in just a couple of seconds. But I feel like they don't understand how big a galaxy really is, only going light speed. Because the sun to Earth, it takes 8 minutes for that to go, going light speed. But people might say, oh, well, the sun and Earth, those 2 things are semi-far, right? So if we can do that in 8 minutes, can't we go to everywhere else in, like, 20? And no, you're wrong. They underestimate how big and vast the galaxy is. Because, like, here's Earth and our solar system. And then this is the other solar system. And then this is the line that we're traveling through. Right now we're traveling. And, like, years later, yeah, there it is. That's the end of the line. So, no, it's like Columbus. If you guys know the actual story of Christopher Columbus, everyone knew the Earth was circular and round. He just sucked at math, and he was like, oh, we'll definitely have enough rations to make it to India. And the king and queen were like, no, you can't do that. You'll die in the ocean. He's like, please, please, please. And then the other people were getting really close to finding a way past the Silk Road and everything, and finding spice trades and stuff. So they're like, fine, we'll pay this person who sucks at math, and maybe, just maybe, he'll find a new route. Eventually, he ended up killing a lot of natives. That's besides the point. Well, here's the thing. If Christopher Columbus really let's say the old world, I mean, the new world never existed, so America wouldn't exist. Yeah, he would have died out in the middle of the ocean along with all his crew. They all would have either like killed each other and ate each other, or like some stuff would have went down. If you know what I'm saying. So it's basically the same thing in Star Wars. The crews, once they leave, if I'm trying to go to this planet, we'd leave and then just die, and our ship would still be traveling. Eventually, our ship would reach the planet, but when they'd open it up, everyone would be dead. Now, you might face me again with this argument that one of my friends put, and they said, well, when you travel in light speed, time, everything around you slows down, so maybe, just maybe, you could shoot there, because time slows down around you. And I'd be like, okay, let's say that's how it is. So time slows down when they travel light speed, so they can make it to the planets. Well, then it still doesn't make any sense, because even on the planets like Hoth and stuff, where they're fighting battles, waiting for those reinforcements to come, they'd be wiped out years before the reinforcements reach there. So, I mean, they'd be dead by then. So, like, all the planets that are fighting, there'd be no point in shipping troops over, because by the time the troops made it there, everyone on the planet would be dead. So, yeah, that's the first reason why. The second reason why the ships suck. Shielding. The shielding is not good enough. In every other sci-fi series, they have good shielding, but in Star Wars, they only have it on ground troops. Like, whenever the droids walk by, they're like, activate the shields! And the shields only block, like, lasers. But that's okay. Why don't you put more of those around your ships? Okay, yeah, I'm pretty mad. Okay. Next thing that doesn't make any sense. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Just it's driving me crazy. Another really, really weird thing about the ships is, well, it's more of a space station complaint. I don't know if it's more of a complaint with the Death Star. And the Death Star, what doesn't make any sense about the Death Star is, like, what doesn't make any sense about it is why is it leaking all through one area? I know in the Rogue One movie they show how, like, oh, they put that little port, so they put the port there by like purpose. It still doesn't make sense why it all leaks through one area. Like, the thing should be dead, blown up, everyone will be dead. Another thing that doesn't make sense about the Death Star is why isn't there like highways and stuff going through it? Because I know there's like small elevator shafts that go like, and they're pretty big, but they should be bigger. It's the size of a small moon. Because I know they're already big, they're gigantic, but they should be more gigantic, if you know what I mean. You probably won't, but you probably will too. Yeah, this is weird things. Another complaint is, like, the whole scanning thing. Like, they should have better scanners. They should have scanners on their ships. Like, like when, whatever, Han Solo gets in his little smuggler ship, why can't they just scan for life forms? Like, why can't they just do, like, even the most basic scan, scan for heat signatures? But no, they can't do anything sci-fi cool. They're just like, oh, guess they all abandoned. Oh no, I guess we'll never find them. But no, it's just weird. Another thing that's very bizarre is, like, when, like, the TIE fighters, they should at least be able to go, like, long distance ships. Because why can't they travel planet to planet too? It's not like they're more agile than the normal ships, because we obviously see the Millennium Falcon doing like this, and we see the X-Wings like flipping and barrel rolling and going like all over the place, but they can go light speed too and travel across the galaxy. So why can't the TIE fighters too? The Empire, they're just more like, should we kill ourselves? Like, what evil thing can we do next? Like, that's another complaint. I'm gonna switch topics now The Emperor, he sucks. Because he's not even doing evil for a purpose. He just wants to do, like, evil stuff. He's like, what do you guys want to do today? We shouldn't do evil on purpose. I mean, we're gonna do evil, but just, like, weird crap. So, the Emperor sucks. I'm not gonna go into that argument very much. I'm just gonna say that. I'm saying if I was a Sith Lord, I'd be torturing people, locking them in death camps, and, like, putting Moraine, and I do evil with purpose. He sucks at a bad guy. They need better bad guys in the series, so that's what I'm going to say here. Yeah. So that's like Star Wars. Their spaceship sucks mainly for the light speed thing. They can't go beyond that, so they'd be dead. Yeah, that's a lot of it. Also, one thing that doesn't make too much sense about it is a lot of the ships don't have environment, like, okay, guys, that was probably good enough for one episode. I'll see you guys later, next time with a worse intro, and we'll have quite the bit of fun.